What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kai. Welcome back to another video. If you haven't been keeping up with 2K23 news, our last piece of news that we got was the news about my NBA errors. And if you haven't seen that, and I'll put a card up above, you can check my video out on that. Of course, we've been waiting for more news from 2K. We're 18 days away. We still have yet to receive anything about my team or my career. But of course, you know, this sparked some conversation on Twitter. We had a question directed towards the my team community, and it said, what changes are you expecting or hoping to hear next week when the news drops for my team for 2K23? I thought, why not put together a wish list for my team for NBA 2K23? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with some of my ideas that I think should be implemented into my team, and then I'm gonna go ahead and switch and show y'all some of the tweets that people were talking about on Twitter as to what they think should be implemented for my team. So one of my first ideas that I think 2K should have done a long time ago, I think they should introduce a trading system in my team. It's a card-based game, if you will. Like, you collect NBA player cards and you play with them. Why is it not a trading system somewhere in that? Some people would say 2K hasn't done it because, you know, they all about their money, and of course they want people to buy packs and buy cards, and of course, and that's cool and all. But I think 2K could have some success with this if they limit the number of trades per season. Like, they could do something like that where they limit the number of trades per season. Plus, you don't know how it's gonna work if you never test it out. So I'm sure that they've heard this idea before. Like, they could test this out and see how the community likes it and see what they could do to make it better or worse. And if it's just not working, take it out the game like they do with anything else, like badges and other stuff. How I think that should work, you should be able to trade any card with any of your friends that's of the same tier. So, you know what I'm saying, a Galaxy Opal for a Galaxy Opal, a Dark Matter for a Dark Matter, etc., etc. The trading card system, that could be really successful. Plus, if they implement a certain number of trades per season, then it's not going to be getting abused, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if your friend has a really good card that you're trying to get, they most likely not going to want to trade it in the first place. So it really doesn't matter. Like, you got to find somebody willing to trade cards with you in the first place. Another thing I think 2K should have implemented a long time ago that people already do are wagers. You see a bunch of people in the 2K community doing wagers all the time. Why isn't there a wager system in my team? That would be a dope thing that you could do. And plus, that's an opportunity for a bunch of content creators. Like, you should be able to wager any card. Of course, it had to be of equal value. Like, you can't wager up a bronze card and then somebody else put up a dark matter. Like, that's not fair. Both cards have to be of equal value, and then y'all both put them up for wager, and y'all play a game, you know, a regular game like you do with friends, 5-minute quarters, and whoever wins the game takes both cards. It's as simple as that. I think that would be a dope thing that they could implement, but they don't have anything like that in 2K yet. Another thing I think 2K could improve upon for my team is card longevity, because y'all already know cards get outdated super fast. You spend all that time grinding, and then the next day they just release a card that any and everybody could just buy with packs, and then that card is all of a sudden outdated and you can't even use it. For those of my no money spent players, like, that's not supporting the no money spent community. For those who don't want to spend money on the game, of course, you already know 2K's goal is to get everybody to spend money on the game. They want to make money off of all of us, but you can't try to incentivize grinding the game and then turn around and just basically throw all our grinding out the window. Like, I wish they would increase card longevity. Like, all of that time we spend grinding for certain cards, you know, doing a bunch of challenges and stuff, those cards should be at the top of the list. It's not really fair for you to be able to just go buy a card that's better than the card that I spent grinding a whole bunch of hours for. But of course, this is a business, so we already know that's how it goes. Now let's go ahead and hop into some of the tweets and stuff and see what people were thinking on Twitter about what 2K could improve upon for my team. So one idea, somebody said 2K should get rid of unlimited, also making token rewards good. And they also should bring back spotlight sims, more grindable and rewardable content, also better domination, and no more troll rewards. All rewards must be good. That is what we want. Yes, we do want, I agree with a lot of this. We do want better rewards. I don't know how getting rid of unlimited will work, but yeah, I think they should definitely bring back the spotlight sims. But again, the spotlight sims are pointless to bring back if you can just buy better cards and packs. Like, it's going to be outdated just like every other card. Somebody else thought that 2K should penalize the people who play off ball, do something about that, and also penalize the people who quit out. And then somebody responded to that saying, well, they need to make on ball better then, and that is coming from someone who plays on ball D. And why would you care if someone quits? You are still getting the win. So here they were saying, their argument was saying, if you quit, like, you're wasting contracts and all that. And another thing 2K should do is take off the contracts. I'm sick of constantly equipping contracts of players and trying to get all these diamond contracts. Just take the contracts out. It's a quality of life thing. We remove the contracts. We don't want contracts no more. Somebody else said 2K, no more 7-foot lineup. You got centers playing every position. They have god level perimeter defense. That shit is cheese at its finest. Now, of course, when you playing against the 7-foot point guards, like, you know, we already got point guard Jokic cards in the game and all that. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of on the fence. It's like, if you have one of those cards, you don't really care about it, but then when you're going up against somebody that's using it, you wish it wasn't in the game. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad if 2K took that out and just kept everything more realistic. Like if Jokic just played his only position and didn't have, like, you know, good ball handling and all of that, I wouldn't be mad at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got glitched Yao Ming out here shooting threes, and he can't shoot threes, but I wouldn't really be mad at that. But some people think that that's just a MyTEAM thing and that makes the game fun, but other people don't like centers like Shaq being able to shoot threes and make free throws and all that. But let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments. So the next thought that somebody had, they said 2K has to put more thought into the reward cards. You get the level 40 player, and weeks before the season ends, it's already outdated cards. So they're talking about what I said earlier with the longevity of cards. Same with the limited rewards. The mode also has a meta problem. The original point of MyTEAM was what if, but everyone runs identical lineups. That's very true. Maybe they could try to figure out a way to fix that. One other person said, when I pay for packs, make the packs worth my money. I'm so tired of opening packs and getting a duplicate Galaxy Opal card or just mad useless cards. That is facts. You spend your money on packs, and most times you come out with nothing. You spend like $50, $70 on packs and you really don't get a good card. You may get a Galaxy Opal out of there, but it's something you already got, or something that you can't really use. Like, it's just outdated. The odds on pack openings are not that good, but I mean, if they made them good, then everybody would have good cards. So I don't know, but I mean, if you're spending tons and tons and tons of money on the game, then I guess people expect to be rewarded at some point since they spending a lot of money on the game. Somebody else said no contracts or injury cards, and instead accessories like my career has that adds to the attributes like headbands and arm sleeves. I wouldn't be mad at that idea. I wouldn't be mad at that. Somebody else thought 2K should game releasing with cards no higher than 85 in promos, slowing down progression, so by the end of the year there are only like 10.99 overall cards, and they are all the best and hardest to get cards. Every other card should be a 98 or lower. Make cards more realistic. So they want cards, they don't want to see them 7-foot Jokic out here playing point guard, dribbling and doing step back threes. They don't want to see none of that. Also sounds like they don't want to see as many. They want less dark matter cards, and they want those cards to be really rare to get. They want it to be really hard for you to get. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I would guess we would just have to test that one out and see. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about the idea down in the comments. Another person, they had a nice little list. They said make limited all week like Madden did, either get rid of draft or make it like FIFA. They said overhaul unlimited and completely change the concept of the main online mode. Try to make unlimited the main online mode that people will grind. More grindable content like spotlight sims and more triple threat challenges, not like the ones they did in March, but more like the ones from 2K21. Go back to the old triple threat online format. Quality of life things like no contracts, 3 or 4 minute quarters on domination. So he had a bunch of good ideas here. I definitely think they should bring more grindable content like spotlight sims, but make it worth our while. If you're gonna spend all that time grinding, these need to be the best cards in the game, like some of the best cards in the game. And this is the last tweet that I have. They said lowering how many wins you need to get the final reward in unlimited, making the triple threat odds more favorable, make draft rewards actually worth the time. And that's all I can really think of. So I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about these ideas down in the comment section below. What do y'all want to see from MyTEAM in NBA 2K23? What do you think they should take out? What do you think they should add? As always, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. Be sure to stay safe out here, and I will catch you guys with the next one. And if you stayed to the end of the video, let me know if you like this new angle down in the comments, man. I think I'm messing with it, but peace.